Good morning, D3. So this morning we're going to do words to read. We're going to start first with some word families or rhyming. This is going to be one variation that you can play with the play this game. Okay. So families, you want to have vowels on this side. So right now I have all the vowels A, E, I, O, and U. Okay. But I'm going to just start with A right now, and at the end I just have T. Okay, so with that being said, all the rest of the letters are going to go on this side and they're going to read. Okay, now if your child is able to read without sounding it out, then that's totally fine. So if I put this here, they can do at, nat. Okay, if they don't need to sound out by itself, then that's totally fine. They can just read nat. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show the cards. That way you guys can use this as one of your lessons that you guys do with your kids. I'll change the ending letter as well. Okay, so we'll start with this one. Okay, so you can do it that way. Now, if your child is pretty good at identifying that this means at already and they don't need to sound this part over, they can do it faster. You guys can do it faster like this. So I'm just gonna show you what it would sound like. You guys would obviously need to make your own cards, letter cards, but you can just start off with at, for example. Okay, so they would sound like this. You would flash the cards for them and they would be able to read knowing that this is already at. So it would be, their goal is to build their fluency. So cat, dat, cat, lat, gat, bat, fat, chat, pat, that, wat, zat, that, jat, nat, hat, yat, rat, mat, sat. Okay, so that's the next one you want to do, is to help build their fluency. Same thing, you can change the vowels in the middle with the next vowel and do the same thing. Parents, just be aware of words if you put other sounds together. So just be cautious before you put it down. Just make sure it's a word that is appropriate for them. Just a heads up. Okay, so same thing, you can do it this way by individual sounds and then blending it together. S, it, sit, or you can just flash them the words. For the purpose of this lesson, I'm just gonna flash it. You guys can pause it if your child needs to tap out the sounds and then blend it together. And for those students who are able to just read it how I just showed, then I'm just gonna flash the card. So you guys make adjustments throughout this video as you need, okay? Same thing, we can change the N sound. So I'm going to just do an example of changing the N sound. And I'll change the vowel. Let's do ah. Okay. So if your child knows that this is n, on, same thing. You can put the first sound down and have them segment it. S, n, son. Although I know some of you guys are saying that this is sun, but just for the purpose of reading based on their sounds, we're gonna do s, n, son. Okay, here we go. All right, come back tomorrow for more words to read.